Hello students, we can solve the midterm examination max paper. Question number 1. The letters of the word Malayalam are written in a paper slips and put into a box. What is the probability of getting the letter A? Here, how many letters are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 letters are total. So 9 letters means we will write down 9. And the question is, what is the probability of getting the letter A? How many letters? A? 1, 2, 3, 4. There is 4 A are coming. So the probability of getting the letter A is 4 upon 9. Now, what is the probability of not getting the letter A? That means the coming other letters, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is 5 letters are remaining. So 5 upon total number is 9. So this is the answer for the first question. So second question, draw a circle with radius 4 cm. Draw a triangle with two of its angles 65 degree and 78 degree and all vertices on the circle. For this, first we draw a rough figure. That is like this, 65 degree, 78 degree. We are using the rule. That is, if this angle is 65, then its central angle will come double. So first we find the double angle. 65 into 2, it will come 130 degree and 78 into 2, 156 degree. So the first step is we make a circle of 4 centimeter. First we make a circle of 4 centimeter. After that we can make, here it is 65. That means this side we want 65 degree. So we can make 130 degree first. So take your protractor, keep here in the base, then make 130 degree. Okay, this is 130. Then this half will come 65. Now this base, making with this base we can make 156 angle. That is, it should be like this. That taking this as the base, keep the protractor here and make 156. This is 156. Now this half will come 78 here and this half will come 65 here. So 130 is this one, 130 is this one, that means half we want to make a triangle, so we have to adjust the drawing so that we will get the triangle shape. So we can join in this point. That means we can join this. These are the 2 points and this is the alternate arc. So we have to make an angle in this 2 points, but side is in this side. Okay, so you will get how much? Here you will get 65 degree. Now we want 156 half. This is the 2 points, that is, this is the alternate alternate angle we have to draw here. We want to make a triangle. So this point you can join. So we will get a triangle. Otherwise another shape will come. We will not get a triangle form. So from these 2 points, 156, this side will come half. The half means this will come 78 degree. So this is the required triangle. So we will get a triangle. We are using these 2 points so that this will make a triangle. Any other points you draw, this will not make a triangle. Third question. The 25th term of an arithmetic sequence is 140 and 27th term is 166. First question, what is the common difference? They are given 25th term, that is x25 is 140 and x27 is 166. We want to find common difference, that is D equal to difference of these terms, that is 166 minus 140 divided by the position, difference of the position, 27 minus 25. So you will get 6, then 2, 26 divided by 2. 27 minus 25, 2. So you will get 13. So common difference will come 13. This is the first answer. Now we want to find 35th term. We have already 27th term we have. That means we can use the logic. After 27, how many times? 8. It will come 35th position. That is 8 times that difference, common difference you can multiply. You will get the x35. For that, x27 is 166 plus 8 into, what is the common difference? 13 is the common difference. So this will come 166 plus 104. You will get 270. We can do in another method by finding the first term. For that, x25, that means 25th term is 140. 140 is equal to first term plus n minus 1 into d. N is 25. 25 minus 1 means 24. 24 into 13. So 140 plus first term plus 24 into 13. We calculate here 24 into 13. It will come 314. So f we keep here, then take this number this side. So 140 minus 314. We will get the first term is minus 174. Now first term we got, so we can find x35, 35th term. That means we know that the formula is first term f plus n minus 1. What is n? N is 35. N minus 1 means 34. 34 into 13. So 34 into 13 we will get 442. Then 442, from 442 we have to subtract 174. So you will get 270. So the 35th term is 270. This method is also 270. by this method is also 270. This is short way. So we can use this short way for finding this value. Now question number 4. Chord AB and CD of a circle meet at a point P inside the circle. If the lines AB and DB are extended to meet at a point Q outside the circle, if angle ACD equal to 55 degree, angle AQD equal to 30 degree, find angle CDB, angle ABQ and angle APC. So first the step is we have to draw this picture in your answer sheet. That is must, compulsory it is. Okay. Then after that mark the points properly. ACD, ACD that is 55. AQD, AQD that is 30. Now they are asking three angles. What are they? CDB, that is this angle, middle term is this angle. So angle D they are asking. Next is angle ABQ, that means this angle is the another one, and third one is angle APC. These three angles they want. Now we can know that this is the segment. In this segment two angles are coming. That means this is 55. That means this angle is also how much? 55. Okay. Now we want this side, this angle. We can see this is a straight line. Straight line means linear pair. So the first answer is coming angle. We can write angle. First step we can write these two are equal. That is angle ACD is equal to 55 degree. That is equal to angle ABD. We can write the reason. Same segment angle are equal. Then next we get this, that is angle ABQ. ABQ is equal to 180 minus 55. So we can write the reason is linear pair. Linear pair means 180 degree. So we can write the reason also there. So subtract. You will get 5, then 2, 125 degree. So this side is 125 now. Okay. 125 degree. Now the next question is, now here it is 30, here it is 55. So we can find what is this angle. This is a triangle. That is what we will get, angle A, sorry not A, we can write angle QAB, because we want this angle. That means QAB or BAQ. So that is equal to, because this is a triangle. Triangle means 180 degree. Angle sum is 180. 180 minus these two angles we can add. That is, here the angle is 125. Here it is 125. This angle is 125. 125. So we can write 125 plus 30 degree. So we will get 180 minus 125 30, it will come 155. So you will get 5 then 25 degree. So angle QAB, where is QAB? QAB, this angle is 25. If we get in this triangle, this is 25, this is 55. So what is this angle? Angle APC, that is the question. Angle APC is equal to, total angle is 180. 180 minus bracket, here it is 25 and 55. 25 plus 55. So what will come? 180 minus, how much it will come? 10. It will come 10, then carry over 1, 7, 80. So total it will come 80. So 180 minus 80 means 100 degree. So this is the answer. Question 5. In the figure, O is the center of the circle. If angle D equal to 80 degree, find the measurement of angle C. This we want to find. Angle ABC. ABC. This angle we want to find. Angle ABC. Then angle BAC. Angle BAC. BAC. This angle. Then angle E. So angle C, we know this angle E, angle D, angle C are lying in the same segment. That is, angle C is equal to 80 degree. Likewise, this angle E is also 80 degree. Then they are asking angle ABC. ABC. That means this line, the third side is passing through the center. That is, it is what it is? It is a diameter. That means if an angle coming in the diameter, including, that is in a semicircle, this angle is 90 degree. There is a property. So angle ABC is 90 degree. Now we want angle BAC. BAC. This angle we want. We know this is 80 degree. This is 90 degree. So we know that sum is 180. 180 minus 80 plus 90 degree. So you will get 180 minus 170, you will get 10 degree. Now all the answers we got. Question number 6. If we put a dot without looking, find the probability that the dot lies inside the shaded part. So this is the figure. It is a shape of a circle. We cannot divide it into equal parts, but we know the area of circle. Using that, we can find the probability. So here there is 3 circles we can see. So big circle or outer circle area we can find. That is a total area. Outer circle area. That we can write it as total area. that is equal to pi r square. What is r here? Here it is 9 centimeter. That means pi into 9 into 9, that is 81 pi. Okay. Then now we want area of this second circle. Area of middle circle. Middle circle, that is equal to pi into r. R means what? R is 7. So we can write 7 into 7, r square. 7 into 7, that is equal to 49 pi. Now we want the area of this shaded part. That is the question. Area of shaded part. We need only that shaded part we need. For that, what we can do? This full circle area minus this small circle. Here there is no shaded part. So this area you have to minus from this big circle, middle circle. That is area of middle circle minus area of inner circle. So we know that area of the middle circle is 49 pi. And what about the area of inner circle? Radius is 3. So 3 into 3, 9. Pi r square, 9 pi. Pi r square will come. That means this area of inner circle will come 9 pi. That is pi r square. Pi into 3 into 3. That is 9 pi. Okay. Now area of shaded part is 49 pi minus 9 pi. So we will get 40 pi. This is the area of shaded part. Now we want probability of the dot lying in the shaded part. Shaded part. Dot lying in the shaded part is equal to area of shaded part is how much? 40 pi divided by total area. The outer circle is the total area. That is 81 pi. Now we can cancel this pi. So this will come 40 out of 81. So question number 7. Algebraic form of an arithmetic sequence is 6n plus 3. First question, find the sum of first 20 terms. B, write the algebraic expression of the sum. So first we can write the arithmetic sequence 6n plus 3. This is the general form. Xn equal to 6n plus 3. So what is first term? X1 equal to 6 into 1 plus 3, you will get 9. First term is 9. Then they are asking find the sum of first 20th term. So 20th term is what? X20 is equal to 6 into n, that is 20, plus 3, that is 120 plus 3, it will come 123. Now we get first term and the last term. So we can find the sum of first 20 terms. that is equal to n by 2. What is n? N is 20. N by 2 into first term plus last term, 20th term. Last term. First term plus last term. That is n is here. It is, we can write this one as x1 plus x20. x1 plus x20. So this will come, n is 20 divided by 2 into first term is 9 and 20th term is 123. So this will come 10 into how much? 9 plus 3, 12, 3, 1. If we add 9, it will come 132. That is, we will get 1320 is the sum of first and 20 terms. Now we want the expression for sum of nth term. Terms. That means n by 2 into, what is the first term? That we know it as 9. First term is 9 plus, what is the nth term? 6n plus 3. So we will get n by 2 bracket 9 plus 3 is 12 plus 6n. We can take 6 out, so that will cancel. We can write 6, we can take it out. So 6n by 2 into, we take 6, that means 2 will come here, 2 plus n. We can cut this 2, so we will get 3. Now we can expand 2 into 3, that is 6n plus 3n square.